solve your problems. I'm cool gal Isak.
And I'm your sweet guy Kevin.
And this is all about you. You. Alright, hi Kevin.
Hello.
Hi, how you been?
I've been good.
Really?
And I've been promoting Talk to Me.
Talk to me.
Oh, you know the 안무?
그럼요, of course.
And I came back from Japan a while ago.
Oh, you guys went to Japan?
For a showcase and a fan meeting.
Really? Okay, wow.
How about you? It seems like you got a little skinnier.
Me? Skinnier? Yeah, I think it's because I've got a little bit of spring fever. Not really.
Spring fever?
Yeah, I don't really have that big of an appetite these days.
Spring fever. I know a lot of people who are in that stage right now too.
Really?
Like my sister, she has a cold, and also my group members, they're all like feeling tired these days for some reason.
I don't know why we get like this in spring, because we never get like this in winter or in fall, but it just seems always in spring.
I did some research.
Uh-oh.
I did some research, and the reason why is because people are homeothermic animals.
Okay, in translation that means what?
And so in the winter, since it's cold, our bodies tend to shrink and tense up, while in the spring, when it gets warmer, our bodies tend to relax.
Oh.
And plus, in the winter, there's longer nights, so we sleep much longer.
Okay.
And in the spring, there's longer afternoons, so we're feeling more tired.
Oh.
So in conclusion, we're feeling tired because that's our body's way of adjusting to the seasonal changes.
Wow. I mean, Kevin, is there anything that you do not know? I mean, seriously? Oh, come on. All right. Well, just hearing all those, tips and whatnot, it makes me feel even more tired. So how about this? You do the show, I'll just sleep.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. All right. Well, we need to get into our topic for today. So.
All right. Today's topic is jinxes.
Jinxes? Jinxes? Huh. Jinxes. Okay. You're watching All About You. Yeah. Jinxes. Okay.
Well, jinxes don't mean misfortune. It's like, if I do this, then this happens, that kind of thing.
Okay, like, so for example?
For example, if I watch a soccer game outside my house, then our country loses.
Ah.
Or if I start the day by standing in the bus instead of sitting down, it's like my day starts bad.
Okay, now I wonder if this is a jinx too. Or this is more of a superstition. In Korea, they don't like the number 4 because it means in Chinese characters, if you go back and back and back, it means death. In what they expected. It's kind of like us not liking 13 because of Friday the 13th. But, so whenever you go into some older buildings, instead of having the number 4 as the floor on the elevator, they have it as an F to represent 4 in English.
Especially in hospitals?
Especially in hospitals.
Because they're extra sensitive about those things.
They're very extra sensitive.
Do you have any jinxes?
Oh, jinxes. I have one. Jinxes for me is, whenever something big is going to happen, let's say something good. Let's say I'm getting a promotion.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's just say that. I'm getting a promotion. So I tell everybody, hey Kevin, I'm getting a promotion. Oh, VJ, I'm getting a promotion. I tell everybody I'm getting a promotion.
You're bragging?
And then I don't get it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, you're going to get it, but then, like, if something happens, like, it gets pushed away. Like, if I'm going on a trip, I'm going on vacation. Like, oh, yeah, Kevin, I'm going on vacation, I'll take pictures and whatever. It's like, VJ, everybody, I'm going on vacation. And then all of a sudden, like, everything gets canceled. Like, work comes up.
Or they ask you, like,
yeah.
What happened?
What happened? It's just like, I didn't end up going. Darn. What about you?
Me? Ooh, I have one about being late.
Late?
Like, most of the time, I'm on time. And when I'm on time, no one's really there. But, like, once in a while, I get late. But then, my managers are always there.
Ah.
So it's like, whenever I'm late, they're always there. It's bad luck.
See, whenever you're early, everybody comes late. But then when you're a little bit late, everybody seems to be early.
And they always get mad that, why am I always late? But it's just, they're...
Okay. Well, we're going to be talking about jinxes today. And I think a little bit about superstitions, too, because I think it kind of falls into the same categories.
Superstition, yes. But I think it's the way you think about it.
True.
Because if it makes you feel unsure or uncomfortable, then avoiding it will probably be the best thing to do.
Probably. Well, we're going to be talking about those today. So what's our first letter?
Our first letter is from Lily Pong, USA. From the States. If I tell someone I'm going to do something before I actually do it, something always goes wrong. If I say I'm going on a trip before leaving, something something happens and I can't go. And if my dad says he'll buy me something and I brag about it to my friends, I end up not getting the gift. So I tend to be all secretive about things, like I'm some sort of spy. Why does this keep happening?
You know, like I said earlier, that's just really unfortunate, and I hate it too, because it's just like, I do end up being the same way. I don't tell anybody anything. I don't tell anybody anything.
You're like quiet the whole time.
Yeah, I'm quiet about it, and then everything happens. Like, why didn't you tell us earlier? It's just like, I didn't want to jinx myself.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't want to jinx myself. Yeah.
But I do think this kind of jinx can make us wiser, don't you?
Yeah, I think so, because, I mean, we try to caution ourselves to not, you know, be too big of a blabbermouth, I guess you could say.
Be more humble.
Be more humble.
And wise.
And wise, and you don't really have to talk about it too much. So, yeah, I think that's a great way.
And in Korea, also, adults teach kids not to brag about big things or important things to other people. Why do you think that is?
Well, you know, actually, I have a married friend, and yeah, I've noticed that she was very hush-hush about her wedding and whatnot.
It's like they have a wedding, don't they want to brag about it?
Yeah, but she was very quiet about it. And maybe that's probably because, like, the celebrity stars are a lot better off.
Is she a celebrity?
Yeah.
No.
But she kept it really, you know, on the down low, on the DL, and so as they were getting things together towards the end, I think it was a better of a surprise, I guess, in that kind of situation. So it was more of a gift all around to all of the people around her. You know what I mean? Not just to her and her family, but to her friends and her family as well.
Big surprise.
Yeah,
but is it also because people might get jealous?
Yeah, I think so too. I think she just didn't. Some people enjoy being envied, and I think some people don't like being envied. But
or they might get jealous and they might get in the way of the marriage. No, I'm just kidding.
You watch one too many dramas.
All right. Well, I think this jinx could help Lily Pong's situation because it can make her wiser and become humble.
True.
That's the conclusion.
Come on, see, Dr. Kevin.
Yes.
Yes, Professor Kevin over here. Professor Kevin. All right. Now, we're actually going to be looking at some more today, and I think we need to kind of just dissect the whole concept of jinxes a little bit more. But we're going to be watching a music video at the moment, so we're going to dedicate this to you, so hopefully you can get over your jinx in just a little bit. So, here we go.
Sure.
You're watching all that. You. Yeah. You. And of course, today we're talking about jinxes. Jinxes. And you know, when we were talking during the music video, because I said we had to kind of dissect jinxes just a little bit more, I think that we've come down to it that jinxes end up coming faults or something that we end up blaming somebody else for, you know what I mean? And, you know, we end up having it we end up making those decisions from a very weak heart state, I think.
But we gotta realize that jinxes, they come up really frequently, not frequently. So if it happens 2 or 3 times, then we end up blaming ourselves and creating a jinx by ourselves.
True. So, I'm guessing that we can just not pass these off as a big deal and they'll go away?
Yes, because they're coincidences.
Coincidences. You're watching all that. You. Yeah. Okay, well, I hope our second letter today isn't that bad of a coincidence, so let's check it out.
All right. Then, our second letter is from Uppsala, from Brazil.
Ooh,
Brazil. Hello, Isak and lovable Kevin. I want to tell you about a jinx I've had for about 3 years. I've been dating my boyfriend. But first, I'd like to ask that you not criticize me.
Okay.
I wonder what it is.
Okay.
Okay, well, while going out with my boyfriend, and without telling him, of course, I went on blind dates and even met some guys who seemed interested in me. Ooh.
Okay, now I know why you guys don't want me. Now I know why you don't want me to criticize you. Okay.
But the amazing thing is, whenever I was with another guy, my boyfriend would call me. He called the time he normally never called. And even while we were in the middle of a long fight and not talking.
Okay.
I seriously wondered if he was spying on me somewhere, and I also think maybe we were meant for each other. Do you think my jinx is good or bad? Should I be happy about it?
Yeah, I know you told me not to criticize you, but I think you're a little on the sly side. Not a bad thing. I mean, you're young. enjoy yourself, but, stop, please. Yeah.
But if I were a boyfriend, I'd be really mad.
Yeah.
But she told us not to criticize her. So, let's talk about the jinx.
Okay, so, what kind of jinx do you think this is, though? Do you think the boyfriend might have had her on, radar, the GPS system, where, in Korea we call it 친구찾기. You know what I mean? And,
they have those?
Yeah, they have it. But you have to be able to, if you have it and I have it, I have to say okay to have it.
I see.
Connected.
That's kind of scarier than the jinx itself.
It is, but I think it was a big coincidence.
Maybe.
And I think maybe she was just kind of worrying about it more, so it seemed that way. Now I'm getting nervous, but
I know a way that how she could end this jinx for good.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Should we say it on the count of 3?
Yes. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Don't meet other guys. See?
No,
yeah, there we go.
No good.
Don't meet other guys. Now, why is it that for some reason I was kind of looking out in the studio, all the females out there kind of just like,
Why?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I see a few people.
Yeah, I do. All right.
But,
now, I think it's the best effective solution. If you're going to be in a relationship, be in a relationship that is just him and you. Don't try and test the waters. If you're going to test the waters, don't have a boyfriend.
Exactly. But it seems like if you look at this letter, she's bragging kind of. Like that her boyfriend and her are meant to be. It's like destiny, but yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't think that's yeah. If you guys were meant to be, you guys were meant to be. Just then stop meeting other guys.
Yes.
I think that's pretty much the best way to go.
So don't fight with your boyfriend and treat him well.
That's from the guy's point of view, though. That's from the guy's point of view. Now, from my point of view, if he ain't boyfriend material, don't be on the spot, girl. You can do better. I don't even know who your boyfriend is. All right, you're watching All Right You. Yeah. Now, we didn't really get a chance to tell our viewers how to get over the jinxes. So what could we do to tell them to get over the jinx?
Well, it's avoiding the jinx is the best solution.
Okay.
Avoiding it.
Okay. But how can you avoid a jinx? Isn't a jinx because it's a jinx?
Unavoidable? Well, for example, I had a short letter from Vika from Canada.
Okay.
And she told us there is something about breakups always following the gift of perfume from a boyfriend.
Oh.
So she's afraid her current boyfriend will buy her a perfume.
Okay.
So my advice is don't be scared and tell him you don't want a perfume.
Oh.
So that's the way to avoid the jinx, right?
Okay, yeah. So if you feel that once you get perfume from your man that you're going to break up with him, then just tell him I want something else. Something small and that sparkles. That's what I always like to say. 자꾸 반짝거리는 거. You know what I mean? So
I wonder what it is.
Expensive stuff, bling bling, a little bit of ice, and okay, so a little ice goes a long way. So yeah, I guess you could say you can prevent stuff like that. And
there's
No, just that's what I was gonna say.
Okay. And there's another one.
Okay.
Make another jinx.
How can you make another jinx?
Okay,
now Professor Kevin is over here is like, let's change the world here. Just, make another jinx here,
Well, jinxes are bad, right?
Okay.
But do the opposite. Create good jinxes.
Okay.
For example, if you dream about a celebrity the night before, then the next day will be good.
Okay.
Or let's say if you look at the time and you see your favorite numbers, then it's lucky. Those kind of things.
Okay. You can watch Pops and Soul, and then you'll be 100 times prettier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
that's
one.
a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Now, like we said earlier, just try to avoid bad jinxes. I think jinxes come with, you know how once you hit a red light, you always seem to hit a red light. And, those kinds of things. I think that you you can probably change that by slowing down, getting up 5 minutes earlier in the morning, that kind of stuff. So maybe I think we can look on the brighter side and try and stop them.
Brighter side.
The brighter side. Ha 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 ha.
She's so positive.
All right. Well, you know what? We actually already came to the closing of our show today. See, Professor Kevin over here, he's rewriting the whole world. And so
yes, I have to save the world.
So what we're going to do is we're going gonna leave Kevin, and we're gonna, of course, see you next week, okay?
Okay, I'll be back with muscle.
Back with you better come back with muscle next week.
You want to go to the gym together?
Alright, well then we'll see you next time.
Okay,
Bye, Kevin.
I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.